Well, hi everybody, Paul Neuberger coming at you here, president of the Starr Group, as well as chairman of the 2019 American Heart Association Milwaukee Heart Walk. We are getting very, very close to the big day. Saturday, September 21st, down at the Milwaukee Lakefront. We're expecting a big crowd. We've got a lot of awareness. The fundraising efforts have been spectacular up to this point. Special thanks to all of you who have helped in that regard. And it's one of those things, one person cannot do this by themselves. It takes a collective effort. It takes collaboration. It takes teamwork. And I'm very fortunate to be sitting next to one of the favorite guys on my team, Tom Feldhusen. How are you, brother?
Doing well, doing well.
Awesome. Well, it's good to see you. And I was so excited to see Tom. Flat Paul had to join us.
Well, Flat Paul's looking good. I wonder who his haberdasher is. I mean, a lot of love showing through that suit, isn't there?
Well, how jealous are you on a scale of 1 to 10? Well, wouldn't you like to be wearing something like this?
The only thing better than that might be a Christmas suit with reindeers and trees on it.
Now, he just gave me an idea, so come Christmas time, you guys might just see one of those. Well, I'm going to get this knucklehead out of the way, and we'll talk to this knucklehead instead. So, I'm very familiar with Tom. I've been very blessed to consider Tom for a friend over the course of the last year or two. And at the Starr Group, we partner with Tom's organization, Culture Index. It has transformed the way we hire, transformed the way we make personnel decisions. Tom, obviously I'm a huge fan of what you do at Culture Index. Why don't you tell everybody real quickly what it is that you do and a little bit about the services you provide?
No, thanks for asking. Culture Index, very simply, we work with CEOs to help transform their company, increase their company wealth. And you might ask, how do you do that?
How do you do that, Tom?
Thank you very much. Very simple concept. We increase the judgment capabilities of anybody who's leading, managing, or directing people. Work with their most important capital, your human capital. People are important to an organization. It only goes as far as the people that you have working for you.
Well said, and as president of the Starr Group, as an individual, I need a lot of help with my judgment capabilities, wouldn't you say?
I would not deny that fact that you just stated there, Paul.
So I'm glad I know this guy, but seriously, Culture Index has really been a blessing to us at the Starr Group, and Tom, as a partner here, not only with the Starr Group, but with the American Heart Association, has made a very generous offer to assist us in our efforts. But before we get to that, what's been awesome, Tom, so obviously I've known you for a while. I've had some familiarity with who you are and your background.
Sure.
The mission of the Heart Association really resonates with Tom. Tom made a generous financial contribution personally, but you're interested in helping us through Culture Index. Well, why are you so passionate about the American Heart Association and the good work we do to support this mission?
It comes to a couple things. I had someone much wiser than me at one point say, Tom, lead with your heart. No pun intended, lead with your heart. So I am. My reason why for this is at age 10 months old, my son went in for congenital heart disease, intracardiac repair. And at the time, more than 30 years ago, it was quite rare. And I watched the procedure, I watched as my son went, and didn't watch the surgery, but sat at Children's Hospital in Milwaukee. And as he came out of surgery, we were blessed through the skills of a surgeon, the research that the American Heart Association does, and by the grace of God, that I now have a healthy 30-year-old son with 2 wonderful grandchildren. That same day, Paul, however, I did watch another parent suffer the anguish and the sadness of having their son go through a similar procedure where the news was not as good. I don't want anybody to be able to have to go through that ever again.
Yeah, no, well, thank you for sharing that story, Tom.
Sure.
I know that that's not easy to talk about, and I've been chairman for almost a year now at this point, and one of the things that I'm amazed by are the tentacles of heart disease and stroke. It seems like just about everybody has been impacted in some way, shape, or form.
Absolutely.
Friends of mine, family members of mine, business partners of mine, and Tom was generous enough to share that. So, Tom, to cure heart disease and stroke once and for all, you've decided to come up with a plan. You've decided to make a very generous offer. I am stoked about this, in case you can't tell. Why don't you tell them, Tom, what are you going to do to try to raise money for the Heart Association?
Well, I made a commitment to you and the American Heart Association that a certain percentage of my top line from now to the end of the year will go straight to contributions to American Heart Association. Wow. Top line, not bottom line.
Top line.
Top line, revenue.
Yes. So this is one of the things that I want all of us to take advantage of. First, from me at the Starr Group, I'm telling you that if you're looking to hire the right people, if you're looking to have harmony within your staff, if you're looking to make sure that you're getting the most out of your people, Culture Index is the way to go. We are a living embodiment of that. But also here on social media, I know I'm connected to a lot of presidents, a lot of CEOs, a lot of C-suite decision makers. You owe it to yourself to at least talk with Tom Feldhusen. Heck, if it's not a fit, it's not a fit, right?
Well, yeah, absolutely. You know, and the worst thing that can happen is I can shake a hand, I can make a friend, and I can say, congratulations, go on your merry way, and you never know when paths will cross again.
Right, and the best thing that could happen is you talk to Tom, you realize he could help your business, and not only can he bring value to you, but then some money comes back to the Heart Association. It's the best of both worlds. So on the bottom of your screen here, you're going to see our contact information. Tom's, mine. If you want to reach out to Tom, if you want to get some more information on Culture Index, take advantage of this opportunity. Feel free to reach out to him. If you want to donate, if you want to walk, if you want to volunteer, please reach out to me. But Tom, I really do appreciate your friendship, and thank you for this generous offer.
Anytime, Paul. Anytime. Passionate guy. Love to work with you.
Awesome. Thanks, everybody. We appreciate all your support.